Alright, you guys, I've just come home from the shooting exam, and you know what? I fucking did it. I went through it and I graduated, and that's just a fucking relief right now. Like, I can't explain it with words, that I don't have to worry about that anymore. Then I can just go out hunting and do all the things that I wanted in the first place instead of having all these exams. So that's a really, really nice thing. And the funny thing was, like, as I was sitting here waiting at home, I thought to myself, like, I wanted to go out there a bit earlier, so be there 15 minutes earlier, just like watch the other people shoot and just like spectate a bit. And then when I came out there, like, I was the only one, so I went up earlier than expected, and like, I still had my nerves out on my clothes, but I did it. And this taught me that in order to calm your nerves down, like, really focus on your breath work and calm yourself down, because like it's all in your head, and what you think about. So if you think about that like you're gonna fail, you're thinking about you're gonna fail, and then it's just one big cycle, and then it becomes real. But I sort of distracted myself by talking to the instructor and really small talking with him and creating a bond with him. And that made it a lot easier to not put people on a pedestal and view people as this is the authority, and he's just gonna make it difficult for me. But for me to personalize him and me, so we have a relationship between each other, and we're talking, small talking, and sharing all the things, human things, it becomes a lot easier to calm down your nerves, and that's pretty much what I think that helped me. And like, being this chameleon who can talk with everybody has really helped me in a lot of things, because if I came in there cocky, he would just make it difficult for me. He would like really try to test my confidence and put me on my heels. And if I was too nervous and too shy and didn't say anything, and I was just like crumped down, I would make it really difficult for myself, because then in my head, I would think that he's this big instructor who's just out here to make it difficult for me. But for me to personalize him and really create a connection with him, that's really a thing that will help a lot when you have nerves or you have something big you're doing, and if you're out of your comfort zone. So really try, it's all about in the head and what you think about and how you approach the situation. So example, if I was on a sales call, I could, if I didn't have conviction in what I was selling, and I was just like thinking I was bothering this guy to jump on a call and stuff like that, like, I wouldn't sell anything. But if I made a human connection with him and had my thoughts straight and boundaries clear, that like I knew I had an overview of what I was going into, and my thoughts was clear, and it was just a human interaction, like people to people, and knowing where the authority was between me and him. That's like, that sales call is then done, like it's closed, because people can really sense if you are insecure, and it's all in your head. That's what I'm trying to explain. So that's a cool lesson that I learned today. Yeah, and yeah, now I'm finally just like, I'm so thrilled that I can go out and go hunting now, and enjoy the nature and really try to embrace this lifestyle that I want. So really, really nice. And yeah, it's wild to think that, like, it's how everything just is up in your head, and how you approach and have perspective in each situation. Because probably 2 years ago I would just be dead scared, and I wouldn't have graduated that exam because it was too overwhelming, and I would feel scared and insecure. But by me having a confidence and using this tool to create a connection with the instructor, that really made it more human and more calmed down instead of having all this intensity. And I know this is also just another thing. This is just a small thing, a small step in our day-to-day life. But if you can overcome these small steps and really think it's just a tiny thing in a small picture, that's also where you separate your feelings and your emotions from the real objective. So that's cool. And again, we are just blood and flesh tied in by gravity to a spinning rock out in nothing in the universe. So life isn't that serious. And if I had to go up to another exam, I would probably have learned what I did wrong, and then I would approach another exam differently. But this constant thinking of trying to improve yourself and really try to separate yourself from your feelings and try to be an observer and look things for what they are, and not get too pity in the things, and getting caught up in all these small things that makes the bigger picture. Of course, it's always about learning and getting the feedback and really try to see how you can improve yourself, because Albert Einstein once said a lunatic or a idiot is a person who does the same things over and over again and expect to get another outcome. And that's really a thing that have helped me, and I've been more analyzing things and really see how can I improve, how can I swim with the stream and not try to force it or up against the stream, to get the best outcome for me and for the others as well. Because there was a book I read about the art of persuasion. You really have to speak into people's egos, and what's the best for them will then be the best solution for you. Because if you're trying to fight hard with heart or fire with fire, this will just be two constant things bumping into each other. But if you let go here, and then you can just follow through, and all of a sudden, if just one tiny thing, if a person, two persons are fighting over one tiny thing, and you let that one person win the argument, then other things in the back end will then favor you as well. So really have to not get caught up in your emotions and really look with a bird's eye view on things, and not take things too seriously, because again, we are just humans spinning on a rock in the middle of nowhere. So life isn't that serious. That's really a thing that we have to remind ourselves of. So yeah, that's my motivational speech and life lessons of today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will do some work. I'll go out, hit my 100 or 10,000 steps, because it's so important to have non-negotiables every single day. So non-negotiables for me is to walk, and it's to train, and it is to work, do something, get one thing that you really need to do finished every single day. So I will see you guys soon. Take care. Peace. Bye.